Hi guys! Now you know I could not end the year without doing one of these videos, and I had a really cool idea, but I didn't have enough memory on my laptop to be able to do it, so I figured I would do my top 10 favorite moments of 2013. Okay, so here we go. I made this list and it was so hard to put them in order, so I just put them in order just for the sake of having them 10 through 1. So I couldn't choose what was my favorite, but we'll go ahead and start. Number 10 is my favorite thing about this past year is that I've really kind of taken the reins of my career. I of course have help deciding like what to do and scheduling and traveling and doing all that stuff, but over the past year I feel like I've really grown a lot and I really have learned to kind of put my foot down and be okay with saying no and knowing that it's okay that if I miss an opportunity that there's gonna be plenty more. Number 9 has kind of a lot to do with number 10, which was my career, but number 9 is all of the amazing speaking opportunities I've had over the past year. I have gone to so many different states, I've met so many different people, and it's so amazing to me whenever I do meet and greets now after speeches and people are coming up to me and they're like, this is the second or third time I've seen you speak, and I don't know, it just really warms my heart to know that I can do a speaking event and people like it enough to go back to see me again. And it's been very surreal to now work with the Paul Mitchell company and meet the head creators of Paul Mitchell, and they're so nice, and having dinner with them and sitting with them, and it was one of like kind of the surreal moments for me was sitting with the dean of Paul Mitchell Schools, Win Claybaugh, and one of his other school owners from Florida, and it was after a school opening here in Austin and we went to dinner after, and they were just sitting with my family and I and just having a conversation, laughing, making jokes, showing family pictures, and it was one of those moments where I kind of had to stand back and say, whoa, I am really blessed to be able to have these people in my life. Number 8 has been super awesome because for many years I have been wanting to do something like this, and I finally got the opportunity to do it, and that is to open my own merch store. I've always wanted to have merchandise that my fans could wear to speaking events or interviews or book signings or wherever I'm at, and to be able to look out and know like, wow, like we're on the same team, we're like a family. And I finally did it, and here is one of my shirts. It's I Choose to Be Happy. This one is in blue, and there's so many different products, and I'm going to be soon coming out with a lot of different things for the new year, and I hope you guys check it out because I'm really excited and people are ordering them, and every time I see online that someone buys something, I'm like, oh yay! Yay! But we're going to be wearing my stuff and it's going to be so cool, and I'm excited, so you should buy something. Number 7 is really awesome, and I think you guys are going to be able to know exactly what I'm talking about when I tell you what it is, especially if you are a big YouTube watcher like I am. At the beginning of the year, in January, I was able to go to California for a week, and while I was there, I got to meet Kaylee and KC Butler. You guys know who they are. Kaylee, of course, is from Hey Kaylee, and it's really funny how things work out because I had tweeted a long time ago for someone to show me a video on how to do some braid, and they sent me Kaylee's videos, and we started tweeting, Kaylee and I, and messaging, and then we started texting, and I told her I was going to be in California and she invited me to dinner. I told her I watched the Shea Tarts, and I got to meet the Shea Tarts too. I got to meet the whole family, and Casey and Kaylee and all their kids, Gage and Brayley, and they are as amazing, probably even more as they are in their videos. But the other person that I was really excited to meet was Justine. You guys have seen a lot of pictures of her and I, and Justine is so amazing, and I think her and I were on Twitter, and we started talking through Twitter, and I happened to be in California again, and we ended up meeting at the So Happy offices, which yes, I now have every single So Happy hoodie that they probably make. And she went to one of my Paul Mitchell speeches, and she hung out with me for the day, and then we got to go on this awesome yacht at night, and she's just as amazing as she is in her videos. Number six is my trip to Maui, Hawaii. If some of you don't know this, I went on the show The Doctors with one of my best friends, Angelica, and they surprised us with a 6-day, I believe, 5-night, 6-day trip to Maui, Hawaii, and we stayed at the Grand Wailea Resort, and it was incredible. It was so awesome. It was kind of a bittersweet trip. While I was there, my mom got really sick, and so it was kind of hard for us to, well, kind of hard for me to keep my mind on enjoying the trip when I really wanted to be back home with my family. But I FaceTime with them every day. Anyway, the trip was so fun. We got to go to the beaches and hang out at the resort, and it was just so awesome. If you ever get the chance to go to Hawaii, take it, because it is so fun. Number 5 was all of my TEDx experiences. If you don't know what TEDx is, it is a conference that is all over the world. They have a whole lot of different conferences, and each of the events have many different speakers. It's a whole day event, and I was able to be a part of the TEDx Youth Austin back in April, I believe, of this year. And I'd never heard of TEDx before. When I got the emails, I thought it was spam, because I was like, what is TEDx? That's not even a word. And I almost just deleted it, but luckily I read it, and it was a full day of seeing awesome speakers. Weeks after I did my TEDx Youth Austin talk, I went to the main TEDx website, which is humongous because there's events all over the world, and I actually applied to be a speaker at one of their next events, and I was like, I gotta do this, it's so cool. Well, a few months ago, I realized that the video from my TEDx Austin speech was posted on the TEDx website, which is a huge deal in the speaking world. So I was ecstatic when I saw that. But a few months after I did the TEDx Austin, I got an email asking if I would be interested in being a part of the TEDx Austin Women Conference at the end of this year. I of course said yes right away, and something that I feel like I'm still on a high from, because I met such amazing people. I feel like I say that all the time, but they were just so cool. And the theme of the TEDx Austin Women was Brave Starts Here. And so they had all different women and men telling their stories. Amazing. And one of the other really awesome things is they surprised me. And I wasn't supposed to be the closing speaker of the day, which I ended up being, which is a huge honor. And they told me that they had a special introduction for me, a video message, someone who wanted to introduce me who couldn't be there, and so I thought that was awesome. And I walked up on stage, they started playing the introduction, and it was America Ferrera, and some of you might know her from Ugly Betty or the Sisterhood of the Traveling Plants, the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and it was so cool, and the things she said were just so nice and so awesome. And of course, yes, I made a video of that, so you can see that as well. Number 4 is having new friends come into my life, having old friends come back into my life, and just kind of reconnecting and forming new connections. And I'm very grateful for all the people who have become my friends and who I've gotten close with again, because this year has been kind of a year of a lot of changes, and having these people with me has kind of really opened my eyes to a lot of things. And I'm really blessed to have the people that I do in my life, because they're so amazing, and they all treat me like I'm just like everyone, which I am, and they all definitely keep me grounded, without a doubt. They all very much keep me humble. Number 3 is one that I was very nervous about, something that I was very nervous about, just because of the fact that I have been living on my own since 2007. I moved away for school, and I just kind of threw myself into learning how to be independent, and it was really hard but really awesome at the same time. And this summer, I think in like the beginning of August, I moved back in with my parents, and I was a little nervous just to see what it would be like, but I loved it. I love it. I love being home. I miss it. Mostly because I don't have to pay any bills. but because it's just so good being back at home, and I love it. Number 2 is one that I could not leave off the list, and that is getting even closer with my family, especially now that I'm back home. This year has been very, very, very difficult for us. It's been a very challenging year, but through it, it's brought us even closer together, and now that my brother and sister are older, the 3 of us have kind of become best friends, and it's so cool to be able to spend so much time with them and see them grow up and kind of look back to them, because I'm obsessed with my brother and sister. They are so funny, so funny. Okay, number 1. Drumroll please. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for what's number 1? Number 1, the number 1 thing that is the most memorable, top 10 favorite, so happy about is my mom being okay. For those of you who don't know, my mom had a simple surgery gone wrong, to make a long story short, at the beginning of July, and it has been many months of being in and out of the hospital, having other surgeries, my mom being in pain. It's been a crazy ordeal. We almost lost her this summer with the surgery. She was in ICU and her body went into septic shock, and it was just really scary, hard but amazing time, because to be able to see how she's fought, how she's had her bad days and her good days, and to see where she is now. She finally had her last surgery right before Thanksgiving, but this Christmas it was very I don't know what word I could say to describe it, but it was just awesome to see her back to herself and joking and laughing and with our family, and we're just very blessed this year. Okay guys, that is it for my top 10 favorite moments of 2013. I just wanted to thank you guys again so much for supporting me. Thank you for being a part of my little journey here. I appreciate you guys so much. I cannot wait for 2014. It's going to be an incredible year. I can't wait. Thinking about it just makes me really excited. But please know that if you had a really bad year, tell yourself that 2014 there's going to be a change, and make yourself want to change. Make yourself be the change. Start goals for 2014, make New Year's resolutions, do what you can to make the year amazing, because it's all in your hands. Again, thank you so much, and thank you to my family and my friends and everyone who has really literally helped make my dreams come true this past year, and I can't wait to see what's next, and I hope you guys will stick around with me. So again, thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!